They are just tearing ACLs over here. They're tearing ACLs over there. Hang on. Nana just dropped a $9.99, and thank you very much, Nana, for dropping that super chat. We definitely appreciate it. But with that being said, guys, Gus Edwards has also tore his ACL to add to J.K. Dobbins, to add to Hill, and Marcus Peters has also tore his ACL today as well. Tori, how much does this affect the fantasy running backs moving forward? Because you said Gus was going to be a steal. Now what?
He was going to be a steal because guess what? I drafted him in my league. I was like, ooh, he was there in like the 11th round. I'm like, I got to take him. I have to. I was already set at running back, but you don't pass up value like that. Now, guess what? All Ravens running backs are getting snatched up like hotcakes.
Yeah.
They just signed Le'Veon Bell. He got snatched up immediately. They have Tyson Williams. He got snatched up immediately. It is a free-for-all right now in Baltimore for that running back position to be the second best running back behind Lamar Jackson on that team.
Yeah. So with that being said, because we're seeing, like, I have never seen one team get hit with with the ACL bug like the Ravens are doing right now. I mean, we were kind of joking pre-show here, of who was tearing like all the ACLs, but is this a sign of COVID and maybe signs to like come just because players aren't used to putting their body through this? Because last year, you could only practice an hour a day or something like that. Like, do you think this is things to come with the injury bug hitting the 2021 season?
No, it just seems like every year it's like some team's year. Like injuries will just decimate your team. And it might be Baltimore's year for that. I mean, their top 4 receivers were hurt for how long?
Some of them are still hurt, yeah.
Their top 2 receivers are down. So I think it's just their year. It happens. It happens to a team every single year. Does not matter. So I just think it's their year. I don't think it's anything like the turf or anything like that. Now, once we get going to the regular season and players start getting hurt in Baltimore when they go there, and we're probably talking a little bit different story about what is it with the turf that's going on there.
Yeah. So one question that I got to bring up to you now is like, basically the Baltimore Ravens are down all 3 string running backs. They're down their starting corner, as well. So how bad are the Baltimore Ravens going to be in 2021 now?
The running back position really doesn't matter to them. The bigger concern is losing Marcus Peters. That's one of the best corners in the entire league. He's a top 5 corner. And you lose a top 5 corner, there's going to be drop off. I don't care who it is. So that I would be more concerned with their defensive side. I say it probably costs them 1 or 2 games. So I would take whatever their win total you think it's going to be and subtract 2.
So I actually have them going 5-12. So you're thinking like a 3-14 record is realistic for the Baltimore Ravens then?
Those are your words, not mine.
Okay. So then the real question that we got to ask here is, you said it yourself when J.K. Dobbins got hurt. Is it like, it's like, you know what? It is not that big a deal because the best running back on the team is still on the field. Do you think now that the Baltimore Ravens have lost all 3 of their running backs, they still got, who's the guy's name? Tyson Hill.
Tyson Williams.
Yeah, Tyson Williams. And they also signed Le'Veon Bell, but he won't be ready probably till week 3 or week 4. Do you think they're going to rely on too much of Lamar Jackson moving forward?
All depends on their receivers. If their receivers are still hurt, yeah, I think they could have an over-reliance on him. If they can get Hollywood Brown and they can get like their top couple of receivers back, I think you're going to see them probably throw the ball a lot more just because Lamar will be the primary threat. Lamar will be their primary running back. You're going to see a lot of rolling pockets. You're going to see a lot of shotgun. You're going to see a run pass option from them. So it's going to hurt them a little bit with the running back until Le'Veon's probably ready. Also, or maybe for all we know, Tyson Hill comes in and lights it, or Tyson Williams. Got me calling him Hill now.
We got Tyson Saints Williams. On the brain. We got Saints on the brain.
Well, and Infinity Sports just said the Ravens signed Devonta Freeman today. So maybe they're just going to put like a stable of old running backs together now.
Yeah, you might as well get Todd Gurley and Adrian Peterson like on the roster too, so
I
they can
mean,
tear their ACLs too, right?
so I think the smart play for them is to go with Tyson Williams, and let Le'Veon at this point in his career is a backup. Let's
Huh.
be honest, he's not a starting running back in this league anymore.
So you are saying that Le'Veon Bell is just a backup quarterback 100%, or not a backup, not quarterback,
Back,
but a backup running back?
absolutely.
Okay.